About time. I mean, no.
The winds of fate.
For real.
Alright. So,
Keep my gloves intact.
picking up from where we left off, our adventurers are trying to find their way to the surface of the surface world, getting out of the Underdark. Um, Recently, you all left Gracklestug on a journey with a caravan to make your way to the surface, hoping that you could get some Blindenstone. Now, there's a few things you may want to do along the way, but it is not going to be an easy trip. It's not going to be an easy trip because you've all discovered that somewhere in the Underdark, not just recently, at Gracklestug did the Demogorgon appear, but recently I've discovered that there are other demon lords amongst the endless tunnels and darkness that is the Underdark. And you recently met one of them,
Bafflement.
Baphomet.
And I think I told them about my dream of Orcus, right? So that's another one chiming in.
Yep. So with that, you've discovered not only has Demogorgon, the Prince of Demons, Baphomet, Prince of Destruction, and Orcus, the Demon Prince of Undead, is somewhere amongst the darkness. There, who knows what else may be lingering in the darkness. With that being said, you were able, at the very least, to find some much needed assistance, weren't you, Ray?
Yes.
Each one of you has, at one point or another, had a dream given to you by one form of madness or another. And as real as breathing, Ray, you now hold in your hands something that can change the tide.
The Beast Lord feels nice in my hands.
With the weight of your new battle axe in your hand, days pass as you all find your way moving through the abyss, the Underdark. The ground shakes long after you march upon it. Tremors in the deep, lingering threats around every corner. Something stirs. From Velcanel to the Chamber of 1,000 Falls, across the Dark Lake, Sloopadoop, Thieves Hollow, Gracklestug, you are now marching along the caravan towards Blindenstone. But something stirs. Days have passed. Your mind becomes fuzzy. You try to shake the fear, and many nights you all go without enough rest. You eat what you can, you sleep when it is safe, but not enough of you are rested when eventually you are accosted by denizens of the Underdark. Creatures that once lurked in shadows now strike out at every turn. Many days have passed. You have fought different creatures. Roper. You have fought Shadow. And now you are facing potential hunger and sleep deprivation. It is here, as you start moving the caravan through another junction of tunnels that go left, right, up, down, and back the way you came, that all of you search out for a path to Blendenstone with your guide, with your old friends. Creth, on your own, you search for one of the many ways out of this junction, like everyone else. It is when you start coming up to a corner with faint blue mushrooms giving light. With your sword at the ready, you see in this darkened ending that you're this dead end that you have found, you see movement in the shadow. You see moving and shuffling out of bone and filth the humanoid creatures. Two of them looked disheveled. What do you do?
I'll wait to see if it lunges out at any of us. So I'll just hold my action.
As you stand there, they come closer and closer. As they rise from the darkness, a voice comes from behind you. Deep, heavy, coming from the sound of a large humanoid creature behind you. As you turn around and hear the voice go, "Don't be afraid. They move real slow."
Okay, do I recognize the voice?
No.
No, I don't recognize the voice. Um, does it seem like the voice is hostile to me?
Make an insight check if you wish.
Gotcha. That's magic items I need. Nature power. Side check. Oops. 10.
Hard to tell. But the creatures ahead of you are still shuffling towards you, very slow. They start to sense your presence and start walking towards you. The voice continues out, and you hear some sounds coming from behind you as it moves towards you. You see, revealing himself in the dim light here, a very tall, muscular, um, well, dark-skinned Goliath.
I'll turn around and ask him as I move somewhat back from the other creatures. I'll ask, like, "Who are you? Are you friend? Are you foe?"
Goliath, as you
What?
see, has a heavy set bundle of hair at the top of his head, which is unusual for a Goliath because Goliaths are bald. You see a mixture of matted hairs put together into a very macro, not, how do you say, like a crochet version of an afro. He says, "They call me O'Neill, breaker of backs, stacker of snacks. You see, you hear that echo? What's the sound of me arriving in style?"
Okay. Um, should we attack them? Should we just? What do you think the best course of action is? Because it seems like you know what they are. I don't know exactly what they are. Should we just, just get rid of them, or should we just let them do what they do?
I ain't never turned from no fight. Not then, not now. Hold up, little boy. Let me show you how this goes. You see this heavy set Goliath with a chin strap beard, but as he comes closer to you, your dark vision doesn't help depict much more. But the beard and the hair, everything just looks like off. But he's a very tall, muscular barbarian looking fellow.
All right, so I'll try to grab everybody else's attention that's in the area and say, hey, we have some creatures here that we should probably clear out if we want to move forward.
As you call that out, Ray, you're in a chamber of your own. It's a little bit larger than the other chambers, and in here you see tons of bones, large, slightly trembling piles of bones.
I'm away from the caravan by myself.
Yeah.
Guess I've wandered off it. I'm here for a reason, so I guess I'll start kicking some bones around.
Okay, start kicking the bones, and you see that the clothes around them shift with the bone and stay affixed. They then start swirling and crack into the joint and start rising as you see a fog start to billow from the surrounding area and the small skeletons start to rise. And as you see them turn and create a form of a humanoid figure, they pull out from the ground broken half sword and shield and start walking towards you slowly before one massive pile behind them rises like an air balloon, bulbous, and then shifts and falls to the ground, reforming and shaping into a large bestial skeleton figure, almost reminiscent of a smaller version of the demon lord you faced recently, Baphomet. You see before you two skeleton warriors and a skeletal minotaur as the nose exhales smoke and it wields up a massive battle axe.
Are we here to fight?
Nobody is close enough. You do remember you are looking for a way out of these tunnels, but there's nowhere to be. There's nowhere to go here. There's no way out.
I guess it's time to eat.
As Orgoth, Aurora, and Takel are still with the caravan, waiting for your scouting party to return, you three, surrounding the caravan, hear movement returning in the shadows and from the tunnel.
What's that?
Footsteps.
You said we've been traveling for a while. Is there any rejuvenation of my divine senses that happened during that movement?
Sure, yeah, you'd all have healed by now.
Okay. So I divine sense out into the darkness.
You emit your oath into a detection of the fiendish, the undead, celestial, and all those beyond the mortal coil. You feel a pull and a stench in your nostrils as you feel it before you see it coming from the shadows. Not just humanoid creatures, all of them reek of undeath. You see moving from the tunnels, some from the paths your scouts went, where Kref has gone and Ray has ventured for. You and the caravan are slowly becoming surrounded by undead creatures.
All right, I let them know. I tell my compatriots. I'm like, we have got a big problem. We've got a lot of skeletal undead types coming around us, and they're trying to surround us. I call out to the caravan. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. But like the hunter, the ranger
Mhm.
that was there, um, Valaris
Yep.
and
Uh,
Rilka,
Yeah, Rilka's the caravan leader, Guts, Heron, you know,
and then there's the tough one, the
uh,
Brutha.
Br- Bruthra,
Is it Bruthra?
Bruthra, Amber Grip.
Yeah, those are the ones that are gonna maybe jump into the mix here, so they got to be ready. So I'm just telling them they're coming at us. I don't know how many, but there's a lot. Stinks,
as you
stinks,
see the
stinks of the undead.
caravan prepare itself for what is moving into the low dim light. Sakel, you notice through the shadows and heavy set forms approaching the caravan. And as you back up just a little bit, you notice the ground beneath you burst open with bones, and skeletal warriors just appear out of them in front of you. Looking around, Aurora immediately throws a fireball into one of the hallways and erupts, and you all see skeletons sprinkle back from the way you came. For that, happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday.
Oh shit, it's a lot of them.
Feel free to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Was my armor ever fixed up in our travels, or am I still down on armor?
I would say not yet.
Okay, just thought not.
Did we get a long rest in or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what he said. That's what I heard. That's what I'm hoping. I heard.
I
What's wrong?
hate y'all so much.
What's wrong?
The name, bruh. The
What's wrong with his name?
name.
I'm missing something.
On the very top, on the very top.
Okay, it's Cthulhu. Oh no.
I can't right now. I hate whoever made this.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Some swing swords, I swing expectations.
Oh, god damn it.
So I have a lot of monster sheets to open. So give me just 2 seconds here.
I can't.
Um,
Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so done.
Whoa, that's not how you pronounce it at
Oh,
all.
whoa.
Shathul O'Neill, all right.
Shaquille O'Neal.
um,
Oh, that was a hearty laugh.
mm, do, 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 do.
I like the glowing mushrooms.
Thank you.
Man, that's a lot of.
Lana.
Quite a lot of zombies.
Nah, mostly skeletons and zombies. Yeah. So, I think I have everybody's initiative. Yeah. So as we begin this, the way you have come is down this corridor. You must find the way out. Well, to be honest with you, there's many ways out. Your path is your own. That being said, do that one. Oh, we did that one too. Let's do this. This one's good. All right. So, top of the turn order. As you're all trying to make your way out of here and figure out how you're going to lead the caravan through this. It's Shaq's turn.
It's Shaq's turn.
Sorry. Okay, so first up, he's going to make an attack with his bone greatsword, great axe. It's 20 to hit. Jesus. Let's start off good. He's gonna rush past you, Kref, and swing his expectations and greatsword for an 8 points of damage. And he's going to swing again. Oh, alright, rolling off well. 11, Jesus. He's going to carve up what looks like in front of you a very stench, I don't know the best way to say it. It smells like molded death, as this corpse moving towards you is just falling apart. The skin is lax, like as if someone used liposuction to suck out all the fat, but the skin itself is just dangling. Its claws razor sharp as it approaches, but Shaq is gonna take 2 good swings and end his turn. Yeah. With that, we have Ray's turn. Ray, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna try to put my back to the wall here.
I like better music. Sorry, this music is not good. There we go. Better. So yeah. Put your back to the wall. Ray.
It's time to swing the new sword.
That'll hit.
Sorry, I did bonus action rage, by the way.
That's fine. So you go into a rage. You see the 2 skeletons back against the wall. First swing hit. 13 points of damage. I will let you know that is enough. Alright.
It's 5, 10. Trying to do the same thing. Try to put my back to the wall. And swing again. Does a 20 hit on the big guy?
20 does hit, yes.
10 total damage. And I hold my position.
Okay. You strike first, destroying one of the skeletons, then rush over and strike the second one. With that, Orgoth, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to charge at this guy right here and use my bonus action to try to hit him with the shield first.
Okay.
So is that strength?
Yep.
Oh boy. Didn't roll very well there.
He rolls a 13, so he dodges out of the way.
Okay, in the meantime, I want to slam down with my hammer of echoes
Okay.
and use that 60-foot radius that everybody's got to do a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, let's see.
Try to get that.
It's gonna suck.
I hope it does.
60 feet.
There's a way to do it. I can't. There you go.
Oh, no. Good.
It's a lot of reverberation right there.
So that's gonna be. Start with the skeleton. Okay. That's a success. It's a failure. It's a failure. 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 Success. Failure and success. Alright, now let's do the zombies. Zombies. Where are the zombies at? Stop. We got a lot of sheets here.
Oh, success. The creature takes half damage.
Okay. Zombie top constitution is great. Second. Third. Failure. Okay. Fourth. Success. That is all of them. Okay. So all of them in range. So go ahead and roll your damage. As you slam the hammer of echoes onto the ground, the strike reverberates throughout the entire cavern.
Nice. 14 points.
Okay, so success here. So
Biggest success is 7. Put the hammer up.
That's fine. This is so that is
Boom.
El Kabong.
Well, if it wasn't shaking before, it's shaking now.
Oh, I see lots of them dropping right now.
okay. So with that, you strike the ground, and the echoes reverberate like a shockwave through all of the caverns and passageways. So you hear skeletons explode in the distance, and even the one in front of you shatters and falls to the ground. His shield and sword falling without anything to keep it up anymore. Okay, anything else?
I think I used like half my movement. Can I use the rest of it to come over and attack this big thing?
Sure.
Because I have one more attack, right? Still.
Well, you use your action to use the Hammer of Echoes. You wouldn't have a second attack. Unless
Okay.
it's-
So I'm just going to. I'm just moving. I'm not moving here. We got to get that thing here.
Yeah, extra attacks
So
are
I'm
when
just
you
going to
use.
charge over. I'm just going to charge over to here.
Okay. So with
Just
that,
move over and try to get this
okay.
guy's attention below me.
Hold on, let me bring this up. Sorry.
Take him away from Tekel.
1 second, everybody.
That's an entire act. It's not an attack.
Yeah, an action.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. So with that, we have the Minotaur skeleton's turn. This is going
I'm readying my tail to try to block it.
to. Well, he's going to make a great axe attack at you. See, that's a 10. I doubt that
Right.
hits.
Yeah,
He
that
swings the massive axe straight at you, and it slams into the side of the wall. As for you two, this Minotaur is going to rush in a cone towards both Orgoth and Takel and the skeleton and run straight at the caravan, trying to take it out. So, let's see. So, 1, 2. Let's see if he hit. Gore. Does an 18 hit Takel?
Nope.
Okay. Followed by Orgoth. A 10 I don't think will hit either. So you both dodge out of the way as the skeleton is trampled. He rushes through the both of you and spears into the caravan. The caravan is going to take 11 points of damage. And an extra 2d8 for the gore. Moving 10 feet. Another 9. The caravan gets slammed into, and you see someone's body fly straight off onto the ground as the wheels capsize and break at the weight. One more hit, and that card is gone. With that, it is the ghoul's turn. The ghouls will attack. That is going to be 1 at Shakthul and 1 at Kreth. First one at Jack will be a claw. 16 to hit. Does not hit. Kreth. 18 to hit.
I know he put in the chat. Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, so you take 4 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you feel this poison rush through your body, and you resist it. Is there another ghoul around here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's it. With that, it is Takel's turn.
All right. Seeing what happened to the cart, he's going to hit his two fists together. You're going to see a little bit of sparks going on as he's going to activate his guardian armor. And he's going to hit him with some thunder gauntlets, the big minotaur guy.
Okay, cool.
18.
18 hit.
That's 11 points. And then 22.
That hit.
And 10 points, 21 points of damage.
Nice. D6, no?
No, that's only lightning damage. This is thunder.
Okay. So 2 straight shots as the Minotaur is slamming into the cart and rampaging amongst all of you. You strike him twice, and you hear the booming of thunder. And just right after Orgav's Hammer of Echoes starts to create a massive, deafening field around this area.
Got the Thunder Boys out here.
Okay, anything
We are
else you want
not
to try?
quiet fighters.
No, that'd be it.
Okay. Kreth, you're up.
Perfect. I'm gonna fight this ghoul in front of me. Swing on him, core. 20 for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Okay. That will 12. Yep. As you strike the ghoul, he's looking rough.
I'm gonna swing on him again. 16 to hit
16 hit.
for 13 damage.
13. The first ghoul is down.
Gotcha. And then what I'm gonna do, action surge, run over to this ghoul, attack this one
Okay.
with that advantage. 17 to hit for 9 damage.
I know, just be enough there to finish off the second one.
That'd be 5, 10,
As you cut down the first one, you rush between. You rush past Shaq. Get the layup.
5, 10, 15.
As you walk past him, he goes, "I like that. Step up or step aside."
I can see this ghoul from there, or is it still too far around the corner, or the zombie?
Still a bit around the corner, yeah.
Okay.
If you have some more movement to get there, you could probably get him.
No, no, because I only have 30 feet. Because I move
Okay.
5, 10. I move 5, 10, 15, 20,
yeah.
25, 30. Yeah, I can only move there.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait. Nope. I activate my my gloves, and I'll
Uh-huh.
teleport right here
Hey.
because I used action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my final attack, I'm going to firebolt this one.
Oh shit!
22 for 8 fire damage.
Very nice. As you strike, run past the other ghouls, strike them, bringing them both down. You almost run out of breath and then realize, oh wait, you blink out of existence for the first time, reappear, and look down the hall at the zombie just as he's running down the opposite hall. You see his ears bleeding from the echo of the hammer and cast Firebolt, shooting him in the back. You're drawing his attention.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so I did not roll for the zombies. They will go with the skeleton. So, just to save time, skeletons will go first. The first one at Takel has advantage next to the Minotaur. It's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
The second one will walk up here and take a short bow shot at Aurora. That will be a miss. The further off one will take a short bow shot at Orga. 23.
No, do it.
4 points of piercing damage. Not the crit one, just the 4. I think that's the last skeleton, so the zombies are gonna go. The zombie is going to make his way towards you, Kref, and do a slam attack. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
As he walks over towards you, he babbling in words you just can't understand. You prepare yourself, and he just anime punches you right in the mouth. You take 7 points of bludgeoning as he just berserk
Oh,
mode
shit.
starts punching the shit out of you.
Oh, that's how we gonna do this, huh?
The next zombie is going to appear to Orgoth. Advantage on this one. 20 to hit.
Yep.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And the final one, I think. Nope, not the final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he will appear here. And then use his action to charge up. The other one will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then charge 1, 2, 3. Any more zombies? Yep, some down here, up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And charge 1, 2 at her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha. Alright. I believe that is all of their turn. Okay.
No.
With
Oh,
that,
no.
welcome,
Yo-yo.
DJ. Well, if you're here, your turn is up. If you would like to take the reins of Mr. Shakthul O'Neill,
Oh, interesting.
Dunk on his ass. Dunk on his ass.
you should
Okay.
see,
That's what.
you should see a
Uh.
character sheet towards the top.
Shakthul O'Neill.
Yeah.
Is this a black guy with an afro?
No, he's a Goliath. He's a Goliath.
Is he supposed to be Shaquille O'Neal? That's love it.
I don't know.
Bro,
what
I
you're
was
talking
having, I was having,
Oh
I
my
was, bro.
God.
When I saw the name, bro, I started rolling laughing, bro. I couldn't help it.
Shakthul O'Neill.
As Crest, you get punched. You see your companion, your new ally, in the back before he regains a higher state of consciousness. He says, sorry. I bench pressed the basilisk once. It blinked. All right, now DJ, you take control.
All right, where am I at? I gotta see where I'm at.
You're at the top of the map.
Top left.
Top left.
Those two ghouls are dead. There's a zombie below you.
All right, I'm gonna go help a brother out. I'm going down there.
All right. Okay.
What's up, my brother?
So you should have your attacks on that character sheet. You can use your bow and great axe if you want.
Yes, yes.
You have 2 attacks,
All
by
right.
the way. 2 attacks.
Oh, nice. All right, good yeah.
Fortunately, its AC is 8.
Well,
you-
he has advantage anyway because 13 will hit.
Yeah, but still. Some pretty low rolls with that. Alright, good shit. 6 points of slashing damage as you rush forward. Burly, strong, muscle bound, and strike with the bone axe. You have a second attack.
Mm-hmm. With a great axe again.
That'll be a crit, yeah. Go ahead and roll that. Jesus. So that's 16 points of damage. But it is a zombie. So you notice as you cut the zombie down the clavicle from the shoulder inwards, it starts to fall apart and just it leans back, and natural 20. It snaps back to reality. It's still a zombie. And comes
Hate
back
that.
with 1 hit point.
I just look at it and say, damn.
So with that, you've moved, you've attacked twice. You have no bonus actions at the moment, unless you wanted to rage.
Shakthul, fool.
Oh, is he a barbarian?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. No, I don't. I'm
Okay.
good.
He says, "I'm not raging. I'm expressing." And it is Ray's turn.
Hey,
Just, there you go.
I'm going to recklessly attack the big dude.
Okay. That'll definitely hit. That'll be 12. Did I
Same
hit?
thing. Same thing.
Yep.
Damage rolls are awful.
It's not
I
bad.
know a little bit worse.
I mean, 11 points on the second one. Pretty good.
12 on the first.
Well, you did 12 and 11, right? It's not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean?
It's not bad.
I mean, it's great act.
It's
Yeah,
not-
I get that.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm rolling to try to get a crit, damn it.
True. Wow, I wonder why. There's something else in
And,
that, isn't there?
I mean, I don't know if they get scared or not. They're,
They are immune to fear. Oh,
Yeah, I
actually, 1 second. They are not immune to fear. No.
yeah, that's all on its own.
Okay. So you notice the creatures immediately try to strike out at you.
The necrotic damage.
Only on a crit.
Oh, only on a crit? Okay.
Yeah. As you strike twice the Minotaur, you see bones falling and crumbling. You trying to establish yourself as a powerful creature, you feel an aura emit from you, and all the creatures immediately
DC 14 wisdom saving throw, 10 feet from me. I didn't know how to put that one in my creation, so
you can do it like an attack, but then remove the unclick attack, and it'll make it an effect.
Cool.
So the wisdom on the Minotaur will fail. As for the zombie, zombie, 2. So they are both frightened of you. Let's see. Boom. So with 2 strikes, you emit this aura of fear, and immediately they look afraid, as undead creatures can. How does an undead creature look afraid? We'll find out.
Easy, their bones start shivering.
True. Orgoth,
Just gets blacking.
on your side.
Orgoth is going to take a shot at this big, huge Minotaur creature.
Okay.
What the hell is that? That's a badass roll right there.
Very, very bad. But you do have advantage, so you have
Yeah.
a second attack.
Wow. Okay, well, taking an attack. Hopefully this works. Well, thank God for advantage. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna use a first level smite as well. So,
Okay.
so it's 8 plus. Was that 3 more d8s? Because he's an undead.
Yep. So first 13 points, and then 3d8. As you cast
Plus 18.
Smite, you emit this massive shockwave of divine energy across the back of the Minotaur, and it explodes with radiant energy. It's looking very rough. Like,
I only have a bonus action left, and I'm just gonna try to knock this guy who's right below me.
okay.
Knock him over, so he can't really attack Takal.
Alright, that's a dexterity check of 12.
Come on, roll something. Oh, come on, man. I gotta clear my cache or something. Orgoth is rolling terribly.
Clear cookies, man. Uncheck user data. Alright, so with that,
That's it, I'm good.
It's the Minotaur's turn. They are going to flee. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, he's a big creature. He rushes out. You may make an attack of opportunity, Ray.
Ray.
Ray bub.
Ray bub.
Going one. Going twice. Alright. The other Minotaur on your guys' side is going to make a wild swing at Orga for the strike at him. 14. We're all rolling like booty.
Yeah.
So he swings wild and tries to cut you down, but not effective. With that, it is the ghouls' turn, but they are no longer with us. I'm gonna take them off the board. And it's Takel's turn.
All right, I'm gonna smack him with my thunder fingers.
Okay,
24,
that'll hit.
and that's 11 damage.
11 points. Okay. Second strike.
23, 12 damage.
Okay. As you strike down with the power of thunder, both blows continuously crack and turn brittle the structure of this Minotaur, and he falls down before his head topples over and becomes just another trophy on the ground.
And I'm just gonna look over at Orgoth and be like, "We gotta get them out of here. We gotta get the caravan out of here."
Where
Well,
you
we got to
going?
defend it. I was kind of hoping that some of those crew guys were going to help us out a little bit. But what are we going to do? We just got to clear out these undead.
That's it for my turn.
I can't push that cart.
Alright, on Kref's turn, you're gonna hear the cavern go, "Clear the way! So we can make a way through!"
Which way are they going? To the right?
Whichever path you guys clear.
Yeah, so we can try to clear like this way. We can try to clear that way. We can try to do that way. Like you just gotta pick.
Okay. Somebody's got to pick.
One of y'all got to pick. I can't see.
I don't.
With
Well,
that
if
massive
Kref- if
fireball.
If Kref and Ray are this way, then we should probably try to go that way and pick them up as we're going that way. So to the top of the screen, I'm gonna ping
Sure.
like that way.
I guess you
So
guys
what do
would-
you think, Decal?
That's
I would
fine.
assume I would
We
hear
just gotta
you
pick a
guys.
path. Yeah. But we also gotta realize there's a Minotaur right there that.
Well, y'all don't see it. Y'all don't know it's there.
No, I do. I see it there.
And he's running now. Well, we don't know that, I guess, but
Oh, okay.
this is the way towards Kref and Ray. That's the only thing I'm thinking. I don't know if that's the way we came or if that's the way we're going. Like, I don't know which way we came in, so as long as we're not going back the way we came.
He said
Well-
we came in this way. He said we came this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, then
That's where we entered. Yeah.
we can go up this way.
Okay. With
And
that,
hope for the best.
Kref, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna fire a firebolt at this little thing right here.
Okay. Remember, it's a straight roll if you're doing it in melee. Right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. 20 for 14 fire. Oh man. Oh, I feel
As
special.
you pulling your finger at him and attempt to expunge him with death
Freaked.
and fire. 20. As he just cover him in fire, the creature pulls back, the fire goes away, and he lunges at you one more time. Zombie's still alive.
Lord Jesus.
Undead
I knew
fortitude,
it.
baby.
Ah, yeah. if I just had something else, but I don't. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. No, that's something else. I need a different one. All right. I'll do firebolt one more time on it. Hopefully, it stays dead this time. 24 for 6 fire.
Okay.
Please don't roll high. Please don't roll high. Please don't roll high.
20.
Oh my god. You should let it burn.
And get in the water.
So many days, so many hours. All right. I'm gonna try to squeeze through. Wait, no, I can't do that.
You try.
Yeah, I just want to try to squeeze through right here. Not walk past him, but stay in his his range of
Okay.
fighting. Yeah, and then that will be my turn.
Okay. With that, it is Skeleton's turn. We have uh a short bow shot at Takel. It's a 10.
Nope.
Then we have a swing from the skeleton at Orga. Oops. Oh, 18.
That matches hits.
6 points of piercing. The archer is going to shoot at Takel. It's an 8. It will really. Where are the other ones? I think that's the last skeleton. So now we do the zombies. The zombie. Okay, I want it to kill, man. 21. His favorite number.
21.
4 points of bludgeoning as you start getting beaten down by the zombie. The second zombie is going to strike at Orgoth. That's a 21 because he has advantage. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Then 2 strikes at Miss Aurora James. 20 to hit and a 10. Takes, Jesus, 10 points of damage. She'll respond with a fireball. So, 26 points of fire damage. That's a dexterity save that succeeds and a failure. So this one is literally going to get almost disintegrated. Constitution save, natural 1. He's dead. Second one takes half. 13. Okay. With that, where is the last zombie over here? He is afraid, but he'll swing at Ray anyway. He doesn't know better.
We'll split it even.
21. Let's see. 7 points of bludgeoning Ray, reduced to 3. 6, yeah, 3. And then come to the top of the turn order. The caravan is going to move. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And 6 points of damage to any one target. We'll take out this skeleton. As an arrow gets shot out the caravan by Valaris. Okay, top of the turn order. It's your turn, Shaq.
Hmm. This fella's still alive.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Zombie.
Break the backboard.
Should have had my basketball. Uh,
Your orb.
my orb, yeah. I want to just say F it and do another great axe hit.
Okay. That'll hit. Roll damage. Natural 20 twice. Double natural 20s! As you strike it and cut his throat, he still lunges back at you. Second attack.
Motherfucker.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 8 point. 15. That's enough. As he keeps on just getting cut. You cut his arm off. You cut his neck. You start going for the thighs. Getting the love handles. He just still standing.
This motherfucker.
I'm still standing here like I never did. I'm sorry. Like a true survivor.
Welcome to the final boss.
Feeling like a little kid. Stand these,
Understood it.
bruh.
See here.
All right. With that, it's Ray's turn. What you doing, Ray?
Just gonna move to there first. Gonna swing at this guy again. I'm gonna stay in the reckless attack. I think with this sword, or great axe. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Phil.
Oh, hit.
Ugh.
Oh, damn it.
Listen,
15.
it's not my fault.
Easy.
my
There
brain.
you go.
Oh, you're you're singing that. I'm in the kitchen. I almost spilled my drink all over me.
He's still up.
Yep, still standing. As you
Damn.
strike him and just sever most of his head, almost decapitating him. The head snaps back forward like a half a salami and just lunges at you.
Gonna try to cut him in half this time.
Okay.
Damn.
That'll hit. That's a 20. Yeah! Woo!
Dude.
Zombie! Zombie! Baby!
He just won't die.
I killed my ghouls, but my zombies live on.
Fuck it. I want to make him try to follow me. 10,
Okay.
15,
I'll make a lunging attack at you.
for sure.
12.
Miss.
Alright. That it's Orgoth's turn.
I guess I'm gonna try to take a. Kel's got 2 guys on him below him, so I'm gonna try to get the guy right beneath me.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Also,
Let's
DJ,
go.
your backstory is in your character sheet. Want to read it?
15 hit.
15 on the skeleton does definitely do the hit.
11.
Definitely. Okay.
Tikel, you think you got the guy in front of you?
Yeah.
I'm going to attack this guy that's right at the top.
Meanwhile, on the back of your head here, it's like how you hear, "I'm still standing."
Yeah. Fuck.
I guess that's a 9
Sorry.
because it's not advantage, right? Because I'm hitting the guy up.
On that one, it is a 9, but his AC is 8, so.
Oh wow!
Zombies don't really dodge.
Oh wow! I keep drawing the minimum possible.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm gonna have to fix
It's
that.
horrible. I tried to clear the cache. That's 6 points.
Okay.
The dice are saying no.
Life can't keep down a paladin. The strike hits, but he's still standing. Anything else you want to try?
I'll just hit him with the shield, knock him out of the way.
You can do, yeah, you can do that. The
15.
Natural 20. As you try to slam him with the shield, he just body checks it. And just
Nice.
starts grabbing over the shield, trying to bite you.
It's pretty gross.
Right. With that,
Yep.
We have the Minotaur's turn. Only one left. As he's
about-
going to...
I was like, how about since they're scared of me, they just have disadvantage, so they don't always have to run. It's up to you though.
They have disadvantage on running. What?
No,
Attacking me.
yeah, he doesn't want it to run from him. He wants it to keep attacking.
Yeah, that's not how fear works.
I tried.
As he's gonna go deuces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go for a gore right into the caravan. Jaka! That's going to be a gore attack. Caravan is going to get fucked up. 7. As you see the caravan, just both wheels on the front get dislodged. Dislodged, and the heavy set Duragar that was helping push and get it through this falls to the ground as the Minotaur gores into... Oh, actually, never mind. I think it's gone. There's an extra 2d8. If you roll... Yeah, it's gone. That caravan is gone. With that, this skeleton, I'm just gonna take him off the board. Is he the right one? Hold on, I gotta make sure he's not the anchor skeleton. Okay, he's not. All right. Okay, I can delete him. All right. So he's gone. Is he the anchor? I'm trying to delete the ones that are not the ones on the turn order to clear some space. So I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete that one. Clearing some space. Okay, we should be good now. Alright, gore. Gored. That's done. Alright, it's Takel. It's your turn.
All right. This one's dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Okay.
Oh. 23.
That'll hit.
8.
8 points of damage.
16.
Yep.
5. God damn, that's
Still
low.
standing.
Yeah.
Still standing. Alright. 2 big hit. You got the zombie still in front of you. You have a Minotaur over here. You have 1 zombie over there and an untouched skeleton over here.
Yeah. All right. That's all I can do. I can't use my bonus action for anything.
Okay. With that, it's Crest's turn.
Okay. Let me see. Let's do this again.
Get rid of
Ricochet
these
this
tools too. We don't really need them anymore.
15 for 15 damage. On this zombie
Okay.
over here.
Good hit.
Please stay dead. Please.
18, baby!
You know what? I'll walk away. I'll take the opportunity attack. I'm gone. I can't stand.
As you cut his leg out from under him, and he's still standing. He's gonna go and swing at you for a 5.
That misses.
As
Thank
you walk
God.
over his hands.
Just out of spite, as I walk away, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on him. Just out of spite.
All right.
16 to
That'll
fucking.
Ooh. So 5 plus 8 is 13. Yeah, he failed.
Thank God. Let fire rain down upon this foul beast and turn his soul to ashes. All right, now it'll be my turn.
Orgoth, you hear Kref converting to the way of the paladin.
All right, that is my turn. Ray, I can't tell you enough. I'm getting tired of these fucking zombies in this alley.
I feel the exact same way about mine.
As you see
Alright,
this
and
zombie
that'll be my
slowly
turn.
trailing Ray going. All right.
And that's my turn. Yeah.
Skeleton's turn. Not many of them left, but still enough. Short bow shot at Mr. Takel.
Mhm.
The 21, his favorite
That hit.
number.
21.
7 points of piercing as out of nowhere an arrow gets lodged right into your shoulder blade. That's one. Where's the other one? He's dead. Oh, he's the last one. Okay. Now we have the zombies. Zombie punch at Takel. 9.
That's a
Headbutt.
miss.
Then zombie punch at Orgoth. Natural 1. He punches himself. One at Aurora. 20. 5. Okay, calm down over there. Alright, and then this next one is gonna go 5, 10, 15 towards Ray. Make a slam. It's a 14. Don't
I'll
think
whip
that's
my.
enough.
It is, but I'll whip my tail out for a reaction to block it. All I gotta do is roll a 1, so I got it.
Gotcha. Handsome boy.
But there
No.
it is.
Okay, perfect. Aurora is going to use her Radiant Knight on the zombie, and he will go down. He only has 2 hit points. Oh, sorry. Zombie down. And then she's gonna bonus action heal 1d4 plus 3 herself for 6. And then she's going to jump on the caravan. Okay. With that done, top of the turn order, 6 damage to another creature. Hey, come on, relax. -6. So the zombie's gonna make a con save. 11, that's enough. And the caravan is going to can't push through this area until it's cleared. Got the caravan in the way and 2 massive minotaurs. 1 dead, but still. Mr. Shack,
You.
you're up.
All right. I'm moving on. Following Cliff.
Okay. You do have some javelins in there if you want to throw those.
Yes, sir. Right at this fella right here.
Okay. He's dead.
He's dead.
Wow. That's
Any
what that
X, yeah, any X is dead, but there's one guy over here
means.
and a
Yes.
rather unsavory guy right there.
Throw it at this man right here.
All right.
Don't hit me in the butt. Don't hit me in the butt.
Fortunately, a 9 will still hit the ghoul. So roll damage. 5. You could still roll low. So 5 plus 10. So he's just still standing. As you throw a javelin into his heart, he just keeps moving forward. You still have another one.
Yeah. All right. Going for it.
Ooh. Roll the damage. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. As you throw the second one, this one pierces through the zombie's head. We'll call him Dunzo for now. As he cracks like a watermelon. This one is finally dealt with. Okay. Anything else?
I would like to go pick up my javelins.
Okay. Rush over to start grabbing your javelins from the zombie. We have Ray. You're up.
I think that's as far as I can go, but I'll dash in.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
And I
Zig
think that
zag.
technically my rate would drop.
As you start to feel your rage fall, your eyes go blood red, and it does not. Orgoth, you're up.
Yeah, take a swat at this big ass minotaur right in front of me.
The zombie's still out. I'm just putting him down here.
Nothing. Does a 10 hit the big minotaur?
No, unfortunately. He does have a
The dice
12
gods
AC.
are not with me.
They are not.
Take another shot. Yeah, this is what it is, man. That one hit?
That definitely hit.
Thank God. All right, so we're gonna hit him with this, and then we're gonna do a smite with a second level spell slot.
Ooh.
So that'll be 4d8 total.
Yeah. 40. 2, 3 plus the undead. Yeah. 4. 14. Not bad. Minus 14. As you crack him
yeah,
with
plus the
another
one,
divine
right?
smite. Yeah. You crack him with another level of divine smite. He's looking pretty rough. This should be your element as a paladin, but this is the first time you faced so many undead, and especially in a close quarter situation like this, it's kind of a bit unsettling. But you're holding on there.
Yeah, my rolls are showing how unsettled I am.
Yeah. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess I can try to knock this guy over who's kind of hanging on me on the left there.
Sure.
Strength check.
17. Get some.
Yeah.
As you strike down the zombie, you feel that stench of undead fill your nostril, and he pushes through, trying to claw and bite you. With that, it's the Minotaur's turn. He's gonna make a great axe, and one of these great axes has to hit at some point. That'd be amazing. He's gonna take a wild swing at Orgoth. 17?
18.
Damn. As he swings back and tries to cut you down, you bring up the shield and block it. The mighty blow deflected. Still standing. He can't charge. So he's gonna stay where he is. It's Takel's turn.
All right. I'm gonna punch this guy. Hopefully, finish him off.
Okay.
15.
That hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. He just took these on that one. Mm-hmm.
11.
Yep.
7.
5. As you punch him the first time, he just gathers his fortitude and stands back up for one more strike. And then you one blow through the chest explodes through the back, and a hole is now clear as day through him, and you can see the path forward and that skeleton behind him. He is finally down.
Going to go this way.
Okay.
And I'm going in my turn.
All right. With that, it is Kref.
So I'm gonna move my 30 feet there. Minotaur is still up, right?
Yes.
I'm going to firebolt that homie. 13 for 11 fire damage.
That is literally just enough. How do you want to do this?
Back of the head, straight to the skull. I'll yell out Ifrit, and then let it fly.
As it coasts through the air, illuminating the darkness around this tunnel, it strikes the back of the creature's head and starts to slowly disintegrate and char the bone. It looks like the antlers on JBL's limousine as it falls to the ground.
I yell out timber. Timber.
With that, you still have another attack and anything else?
I can still reach it, so I'm the one that Orgoth is fighting. I'll cast
Yeah.
another firebolt on it.
Okay.
19 for 11.
21. As he survives the blast, he's
Dirtbag.
his fortitude keeps him standing.
All right, that is my turn because I used already all my moves.
Okay.
I do yell out. This area is clear.
Okay. As you hear the sounds that it is clear, the skeletons will start to attack. Short bow at Mr. Well, it's gonna have to move closer. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch an Orgoth by the toe. If he hollers, shoot Taco. Okay. 22.
Yep.
4 points of piercing.
Alrighty.
As an arrow shoots out at you. That is the last one, I believe, on that side. Yeah. Okay. So with that, top of the turn order, Aurora will heal. Roll 1d5. 6 points of healing at Takel.
Okay.
And then she is going to cast Fireball.
No.
Roll 9.
Doc
28 points of
Orgoth.
fire damage. That's a con save. Ooh, that's a success. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, wait. On the zombie, I can't. Yeah, he survives the fireball. That's crazy. I forgot how good that is. Skeleton, however, I don't even think he can possibly save, so he's dead. As a fireball blows up in this corridor and hits this zombie, it kills one of the skeletons, but it doesn't finish off the zombie. We come 6 damage.
Orgoth's eyebrows are a little singed.
14. Oh, you see the massive explosion illuminate that tunnel, clearing it out, and then you feel the heat coming off of it. But top of the turn order now, we have Mr. Shock Fool O'Neill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make my way as close as possible to the other people.
Okay. You can move more. You can action jump over. 6 squares base and then 6 more after that.
Okay.
Actually, you have 40 movement speed. My apologies. So actually, you can move 80. So you could actually get there, I think. Because you were over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you could get to the other zombie if you wish.
Okay. I would like to do that. Hoorah.
All right, you got 2 attacks.
All right. And great axe.
Unfortunately for me, those still
22.
hit. So go ahead and roll the damage. 14 points. He rolled an 18. I'm rolling so good on these con saves. But if a Minotaur would have just hit one of you, I would have just cut someone in half and cut another one in half and just ended this run.
Fuck it. One more. Get back up.
Get up, you son of a bitch. Kazorkis loves you. 7. So 5 plus your 11. Yeah, he fails. So with that, the final zombie is cut down, and the undead hordes that have attacked and ambushed the caravan seems to be down for the moment. As you all look around, the skeletons are dead, the zombies are dead, the minotaurs have fallen, but the caravan has lost one of the carts. In this moment, immediately, as all of them have fallen, you see a green smoke start to billow across the ground. It coats itself around the undead you have just slain. and you see bones start to pull back together, wounds start to reseal, rising again. Soon these undead will recorporalize and kill again. What are you all gonna do?
I take out
Fuck out
a
of here.
yeah. I take out my water skin that I filled up with that. Remember, we had that fuel, that gas, like that oil,
Yeah.
and I spread it out on as many like these minotaurs as possible. And I asked Takel to try to just light them up.
Okay.
Like, what, you want to you want to try to push them out of the way first, or can we push?
Well, we got to
them?
get these wagons out of the way, but this wagon's busted. I don't know what we're doing, but if they're starting to recorporalize or whatever that word is, I say we try to burn the big ones.
It's a word, it just wasn't the right word.
Yeah, right. My bad. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna
Knives-
try to do.
Knives out. It's abbreviate. What did he say?
Can I start golf swinging the
Yeah.
ones that are starting to come to life away, basically pushing them away from the caravan?
Yeah, you can do
So
that. As you start pushing them away, and make me an athletics check to allow a safe passage to from the rising undead.
So there's no fixing this wagon.
You can certainly try. Ray has decided to attempt one part of this skill challenge in order for you guys to get out of here. Unfortunately, with the 10, oh, you're raging, so it's 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You start pushing the minotaurs out the way. You start cutting the hands off the rising zombies. The skeletons, you start throwing crucial parts of their bones across the room and carve a path that can be used.
Oh well, then I don't need to burn anything.
North.
Get out of here.
Still
Well,
burn 'em.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you can still burn them. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna tell them to go, but I'm gonna see if I can mend this just even a little bit, just enough to get it moving.
Okay, make me an Arcana check for the second part of this skill challenge. Okay. You bring out your tools. You start manually hammering things in that you can, and as you find things that need to be mended, you start casting mending on it, repairing the cart as best you can. It will take some time, but with that, this cart will at least get by, and soon this cart will be repaired and be operable. It will work.
Yeah, operable.
Operable. Yeah, you're
Operational.
good. None of us can talk today. It's all good.
If it
England is odd.
if it helps, I would toss you some rope, and I'll help trying to pull it once it's ready to move.
Okay.
Yeah, I can push.
So Takel, real quick, roll me 1d6 plus your intelligence modifier.
1d6 plus my intel. That's 8.
All right. So 8 points. Oh, sorry. Put this to 0 first, and then plus. Oh no, I had it right the first time. I was supposed to do it like old school D 4th edition rules. Anyway, it's got 8 hit points. The cart is back up and running.
I got it, guys. We gotta go.
Okay. As you start moving the wagons up towards the passageway out for the final skill challenge, would anyone like to attempt something to get you through this a little faster, more secure? Anyone have any abilities or ideas?
Can I just see if I can push it faster?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make me
and
a
just help- I'll
strength
try to help
or
push.
athletics check.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely. I'll jump in on the. I'm
And
pushing
you
a
can-
cart.
Okay. You can make it with advantage since they're gonna help you do that.
Okay.
So strength or athletics, your choice.
Strength check though. Or saving throw. Oh, I see. A skill check.
That's fine. So
Oh,
you
y'all-
both. That's okay. You both grab both ends of the reins and start digging it out of the dirt and following like the the cows on the surface. But here they have just very small stone-skinned creatures, kind of pushing a little bit and keeping things going. But as it starts to push, you guys expedite it, start getting the caravan going the remainder of the way. And with that, you do successfully get out of
The ambush.
these tunnels. Heading, I don't know why I keep canceling, but there we go. And with that, you are victorious.
Secret tunnels.
So, with that being said,
Nice.
the zombies, skeleton, and undead are slain. You are all successful. No one was slain. Additionally, you met a new ally down here. You find eventually, 20 minutes away, a decent place to hold up. Start making repairs to the caravan, as well as catching up. So, why don't you all get familiar with each other? Rest up if you would like to take a short rest. You may introduce yourself if you wish, Mr. Shack.
Hello, everyone. My name's Shaq. I used to play for the Roman numerals. Well, this isn't really my hair. This is other people's hair. I'm actually bald, but I don't like the way I look bald, so don't ask where the hair's from. It's personal. But yeah. I like fighting. I like showing my power, my strength. I like a challenge. But yeah, nice to meet you guys. Right on.
Thanks for helping push that cart. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you was a lifesaver. You sort of scared me at the beginning though when you just walked up behind me. It was like, hey, whoa, we in this tunnel, my boy. You kind of big. But
Easy white chocolate.
I wouldn't want you to melt. First of all, I'm dark green, so you just dropped that right there. But no, yeah, thanks for your help for helping us kill those zombies and skeletons and
Yeah, no problem. I was looking for a fight.
Are you?
Is that why you were down here?
Oh, that's another story. All I know is I was stuck down there. Just had to keep fighting every day for a long time. But I got stronger.
Shadows get you lost out here.
Yeah. It's good practice. Can't wait to see what this world has to offer now.
You can't have any of my hair.
Wasn't planning on it. It's not my shade.
Next. Be careful, Aurora is a little picky about her hair too.
I'm gonna look over to the right a little.
yeah, she's very particular about her hair.
I still like mine's better. Maybe she needs to comb it a little bit more. Put some substance in it. You know, bring it out. But that's just me.
Nice to have another big guy. You don't
yeah.
you don't wear armor either?
No, I'm all muscle. If I gotta block it, I'm gonna block it with my pecs.
So, now that you're all here, getting to know one another, the caravan approach Well done, everyone. We really appreciate the pickle you got us out of. The cards are all good now, but we probably should take stock and rest for the night. It's been 4 days now. Doesn't seem like there's going to be an easy path forward.
I'm exhausted. Ready for a rest.
Stool speaks up and says, "We can come towards Neverlight Grove. The Myconid will protect us if we can get close enough."
Yeah,
Everlight Grove?
we've tried that before. We got attacked.
But no, I think he
No,
said. I think he was saying he were close to Everlight Grove.
Oh,
Neverlight. Yeah, it's Stool. That's where Stool and his new buddy want to go. I think we need to go there.
I mean, I have to go there myself because that's where the wedding is happening.
the wedding.
Yeah, the wedding. Oh yeah, y'all know about the wedding. That's just me, but that's what she called it, the wedding, which is very strange. I'm like, who's getting married? But I guess the wedding can be many things of what my patron actually means. But anyway, I digress.
Crest getting married. Yay! We're going to Neverlight for Crest wedding.
I'm not getting married.
I've been in a wedding in a long time.
Zombie wedding.
It wouldn't be a zombie wedding. It would be more like a myconoid wedding. Two spores joining together to make one different fungus, I guess you could say. I guess.
Joining the dead spore to the living.
I guess so.
Are you the dead spore?
I get it because he's already died.
Yeah, get it? Ha 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 ha. Y'all think y'all funny. Yeah.
Overthink things.
You don't overthink anything. I mean,
Dirt.
you're more of a man of action than an overthinker or overachiever. I mean, it would be a good idea just to go to Everlight Grove. We could rest up, try to figure out where exactly we are in this stupid place because we don't have a map.
I
Do
think it's
we?
on the way.
Yeah.
No,
No. Yeah.
This is
I mean, yeah.
This is the time.
the caravan theoretically, supposedly, kind of would know where they're going. No, sort of. Been through here before. It's not that. That I can't remember her name. I'm not from the paper. It's not her first trip this way.
We
Yeah.
weren't told. We were told we didn't have to stay with them either. It's up to us.
There's safety in numbers. And I kind of want to help Stool and his buddy get back to Neverlight. So they're kind of like in the cart, I'm assuming.
Yes, we are hopeful that we would pass by the Grove's dominion. We are getting closer. Unfortunately, it seems like the past few days have been extremely dangerous.
Stuart, can you tell us which direction the grove is? Like, do you have a idea of how to get there or what direction to go to it?
I can sense that it's still north of us. We are headed east. We could take a detour. Neverlight Grove will be a peaceful place for us to hold up. And also, your young avatar, our sovereigns would want to help it, foster it, protect it.
Nurture it.
Gorgoth's eyeball and Kreth.
I mean, I sort of do want to go. I mean, if y'all okay with a short detour. I mean, if we got to pass by it anyway.
Gorgoth says, I very much need to go to Neverlight Grove.
Yeah.
I will help you.
I have
I look at
nothing else
upon
better to
like the
do.
rest of the I look upon the rest of the caravan. Y'all okay with doing like a little detour, or should we part with? No, I don't want to part ways. I can tell the caravan's gonna get massacred without us. I mean, they they barely help with the bone minotaurs and skeletons and ghouls. Oh, I'm okay with a detour.
No,
Anybody
they
else?
let us earn our keep that we had to pay for.
Yeah, we had to pay for our keep.
And fight.
But anybody else okay with going north instead of east? Detour.
I'm okay.
I don't mind at all. As long as I get a workout in.
So, you are all interested in heading towards Neverlight?
Yes.
What does
Yeah.
Rilke say?
Well, I've not heard of Neverlight Grove. I try to steer clear of the Myconans as best I can. They are generally peaceful, but they do fuck with your mind. So,
Maybe if we hole up, we can fix the cart.
well, the cart will do fine, thanks to your artificer. We should be
Come
able
in.
to get to either destination. But if what he says is true, Neverlight Grove should be closer. It would be nice to find some safety before and get our bearings. A good night's sleep for once would be nice.
So then we agree the caravan can move north.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell the others. Try to get as much sleep as you can, and we'll head out first thing in the morning.
In a couple hours.
She goes, ah! It's the Underdark. And walks away.
You said we could take a short rest, right?
You guys can take a long rest if you want to do that. Short or long. It's up to you. What are you guys feeling?
I'm good with any of them.
Technically, I actually do have to head out now. Sorry.
Damn.
I know. It was
And
good.
Neverlight Grove awaits.
I know.
You
Keep
bored-
going.
Well, have fun, man.
You bored-headed demon.
I know I am bored even.
All right. Enjoy. So, what would you like to do? Short rest or long rest?
It's
I'm
up to
fine
you
with
guys.
short.
Short so far?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with a short. Yeah.
Short rest, yeah.
All right, cool. So, as you all sit down, prepare some light meals. You eat some of your jerky. Feel free to roll any hit dice if you need to. I don't think you took any damage, Mr. Shaq.
I did.
No, I know some of the rest of you did, but yeah. What we'll do right now is we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll come back and we'll continue on the road towards Neverlight. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. See you in 10.
All right, cool.
I can now put the Myconoid song up again. Been a while.
DJ's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
DJ's in the bathroom.
Or actually, let's
She
put this
likes
one
to
on.
see.
All right. Be back in 10.
My whispers, my song are here to join the melody, the growth, the fungus, all spores are in harmony. You might they will play my own melody. Those that block my rhythm shall join my sight. For I see through all that grow and decay. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. The sovereigns and avatars shall now sing my song and know my melody. Come one, come all, sit with me. Become one with my melody. No war, no violence, no agony. No sword, no magic, only me. Come one, come all, and join my melody. I am Sugmoy, your one and only queen. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. Dark night's melody, my whispers, my song are here to join the melody. The growth, the fungus, our spores are in harmony. But soon they will play my own melody. Those that block my rhythm shall join my sight. For I see through all that grow and decay. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. The sovereigns and avatars shall now sing my song and know my melody. Melody. Come on, sit with me. Become one with my melody. No war, no violence, no agony. No sword, no magic, only me. But soon they will play my own melody. Those that block my rhythm shall join my side. For I see through all that grow and decay. We will not rip or tear, we will make everyone me. I am peace, I am calm, I am the fungal queen. The sovereigns and avatars plains of shadowed stone, where peace once thrived, we stood alone. A world of spores of unity, a chorus sung in harmony. Through verdant glow we shared our heart, a kinship formed, a work of art. The rhythm swayed, the cycle spun, beneath the earth all joined as one. Oh, sing the spores, the gentle hymn, recall the light, though it grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. But whispers creep, a shadow's blight, a madness born of endless night. The spores now twist, the bond decays, a poison veil obscures our ways. No longer peace, no longer grace, the shadows carve a bitter trace. Our minds unbound, our hearts astray, the song once pure begins to fray. Oh, can we rise through darkened haze, to find the path of brighter days, to fight the madness, break its hold, reclaim the harmony of old. Or sing the spores, the gentle hymn, recall the light, though it grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. We'll sing the spores, the gentle hymn, recall the light, though it grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. But whispers creep, a shadow's blight, a madness born of and grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. But whispers creep, a shadow's blight, a madness born of it grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. So hear this plea, our solemn cry, to reach the truth, to purify. Let not the dark define our fate, for we are one, it's not too late. So hear this plea, our solemn cry, to reach the truth, to purify. Let not the dark define our fate, for we are one, it's not too late. Oh, in the hollow glades of shadowed stone, where peace once thrived, we stood alone. A world of spores, of unity, a chorus sung in harmony. Through verdant glow, we shared our hearts, a kinship formed, a work of art. The rhythm swayed, the cycle spun, beneath the earth, all joined as one. Oh, sing the spores, the gentle hymn, recall the light, though it grows dim. We are the roots, we are the song, together strong, where we belong. But whispers creep, a shadow's blight, a madness born of endless night. The spores now twist, the bond decays, a poison veil obscures our ways. No longer peace, no longer grace, the shadows carve a bitter trace. Our minds unbound, our hearts astray, the song once pure begins to fray. Oh, can we rise through darkened haze, to find the path and cry, to reach the truth, to purify. Let not the dark define our fate, for we are one, it's not too late. A shadow's blight, a madness born of endless night. The spores now twist, the bond decays, a poison veil obscures our ways.
In the hollow blaze of shadows stole the peace. Once thrived, we stood alone. A world of spores of unity, a chorus sung in harmony. Through verdant glow we shared our heart, a kingship formed, a work of art. The rhythm swayed, the cycle spun, beneath the earth all joined as one. Oh, sing the stars, the gentle hymn, recall the light, though it grows dim. We are
dinner scene, which is
a
always cool.
song together,
Yeah.
strong where we belong.
Okay.
That's about my two biggest memories on it.
How's everybody doing?
Set and relaxing, ready to keep the caravan moving. Already exhausted, so
So,
I guess we're just gonna try to push on through to this grove.
all right. So, you all gather your things. You've taken a short rest and eaten some food here, maybe some drink. Before we head out, is there any questions anyone has?
No. Mm-mm.
When I'm doing the sitting and relaxing and trying to sharpen this blade, does it do anything?
It feels like as you're trying to sharpen it, the only thing that will sharpen this blade will be the blood
Oh, there's
of your.
one less thing I have to do. Okay, cool.
Blood is the life.
Gotcha.
As you all gather, with the caravan still trying to push through, now being guided by Stool and Pet atop the two caravan wagons, you see that you now walk through a trail of soft, damp earth beneath glowing caps and breathing in moss. Fungal towers stretch like cathedral spires overhead, and you haven't seen anything like this since you first escaped Velcano and found yourselves in that basin. All around
Do,
you, you
do
hear. Oh, sorry, Ben.
no, sorry. Do we with the growth and everything next to us? Does it look something that looks familiar, like worth picking mushrooms wise?
Many things do look a bit more appealing than the things you found before. They do seem more vibrant and colorful here.
We asked Stool and Pet, is there anything here we can take as food? What should we not eat? They would know. I would think. We don't want to eat any of your friends.
You can feel free to eat whatever you wish, as long as it doesn't tell you to stop.
Do you know which ones will hurt us and which ones won't?
I don't know your constitution.
Worcestershire shower sauce.
All right. I tried.
As you start to make your way down this changing of colors and now the sense of life, the moss shifts between the different colors and emotional connections of all of you. As Aurora walks past, some of the fungal growths glow with a vibrant, radiant energy. They kind of mirror your undertoning emotional state and potentially the paths you've chosen to walk. The air here is warm but dense, and time starts to blur how long you've been walking here. And at times you start to swear the mushrooms are watching you. And at other times you hear whisper, a soft melody creeping into your minds.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anyone who hears that?
That cart's got a loose.
I gotta be hearing things.
As you all enter the blooming path, your minds start to turn on you, along with that of those in the caravan. If somebody would like to, now would be the time to enter and figure out solutions to the skill challenge you are about to undertake. Through this path, you must get through safely if you wish to make it to Neverlight Grove. So, who would like to make a perception check to guide the party through this haze?
I've been rolling pretty terribly.
Who has the
Oh.
highest perception? I have a +3.
I have a +2.
4.
0.
Huddle in. Get close. Hey, don't stray.
So are you doing it, Ray?
Oh, fuck me in the goat ass.
Oh, fuck.
Ah! At least I'm not the only one. Listen, I'll go join the club. All right.
And I stumble and fall.
As you fail to guide everyone through the thickened haze, the spore fog starts to play tricks on the minds of your party. Orga, you see a figure off into the shadow, a familiar individual that takes the shape of another trainee at your monastery, one who was captured with you and potentially is still down here in the Underdark.
Is that my friend Slim? I'm hallucinating.
I don't know.
Do I see him?
It's right there.
Oh, I have to go over and I try to grab him.
All right. As you walk over, you almost can touch him right in front of you. Unfortunately, your footing is not on solid ground. You immediately fall off the edge of a cliff. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
My specialty. Saving throws, dexterity. No, it's not good.
As you fall off, you immediately try to grab the ledge. You use all of your strength to save yourself from certain death. And as you use your arms and your shield to keep yourself up, you just finally, after vigorous exertion of your own physical strength, manage to not fall into the chasm. However, you do take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, I'm down. Where the hell do you put that?
The path shifts as you return to the party, Orga. All of you now still trying to make your way through the blooming path. The fog shifts in emotion and tone. One second. Sir.
Follow the fog.
The bioluminescent moss starts to pulse into strange patterns, and you suspect it's more than natural. The terrain feels curated and alive in ways it shouldn't be. I need someone to make their choice of an arcana or nature check.
I can do either one.
I have a +4 on Arcana.
I have a +7.
Then maybe you might want to roll that. There you go.
You notice something that brings you back to that encounter in the basin, Tekel. The shifting of some of the myconid spores and the changing of the bioluminescent colors remind you of the dangerous the dangerous guardian that you came across that was corrupted and hostile, and you steer the path of the group away from that darkness.
This way to go.
Yeah, don't go that way. There's darkness down that way.
The fog was pulling me that way.
Are you sure it was the fog as I'm looking at his weapon?
Yes.
You notice moving forward, fungal bridges now arch over sinkholes, and slow moving rivers of toxic slime now flow beneath them. One false step, and someone or the caravan could be falling or drawn into its waters. You notice that the bridges themselves seem to retract at the sign of motion. This will require a stealth or acrobatics check to get across without alerting the fungal bridges to dump you into the sinkhole.
Oh, brother.
We all have to roll this.
Can I attempt to hold the boards while the caravan goes by? Just thinking.
Well, they're not boards. They're fungal bridges.
Yes.
They're sentient.
Gotcha.
Meant to allow their own kind through, not wagons and outsiders.
Can we ask? If they're sentient, then can Stool and Pet maybe help us through here? I ask them. Listen, we're on a mission here. Can you get your friends to work with us?
We can certainly try.
Please, you know how important this is.
So this will be a change from dexterity. This will be a charisma skill challenge. This will be a persuasion check in order to convince the environment along with Stool and Pet to allow you passage.
I got +3.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do it. I have a minus.
Come on, no. 16?
The DC was 15.
Thank
Ooh,
God it wasn't the other one.
You offer some words of your own morality, your own purpose
From the heart.
for passing through here. They sense your honesty, they sense your charge, and they feel the presence of the avatar that you have on your person. The fungal bridges stand strong as you pass over the slow moving rivers of toxic slime. You see bubbling, acidic like ooze, almost wishing you fell in.
no. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yep. Keep moving is right.
What the hell is going on?
Stay away from the edge, man.
Yeah. Don't look down.
Why? And I just look down. Oh shit.
Now the caravan narrowly making it across these bridges comes to a rise of fungal pillars. Like ancient trees, they start to reach for the ceiling and you see an opening. But the air here is dense, not with dust or heat, but with glowing mist, luminous and slow moving. You notice lanterns flickering and sputtering. Even the beasts around you that are pushing the carts ever so slowly are becoming restless. The caravan halts as something large starts to move in the darkness towards you. As you all start to ready your weapons, you see approaching a hulking creature with a crooked posture. You see an insectal plates covering its shoulders. You've seen this before as it wiggles through, not necessarily like a serpent, but a worm. You see this large cave crawler, starved and hostile,
You
gliding across the surface of the ceiling and across the vines of the stalks of this mighty mushroom tree. It lurches in your direction, and as it is about to strike out at the caravan, spores gently blue drip from the tree and calm the creature down,
I'm
lulling
thinking.
it as it falls to the ground and then burrows deep under the moss. Beneath the caravan, you feel it shake and move under you, the tremors pushing the caravan and your feet up. You notice dozens of mushrooms shaped silhouettes emerge from the dimly lit bioluminescence. They start to move around the caravan as you see that you are actually in a very well lit chamber now. Very grand. And you can, for the first time in a while, smell water. You can see it dripping from cracks. You notice beneath you, the water now starts to glow blue as colors return to this cavern and you see each other in a different light. You notice the creatures look very much like adult myconids, larger than Stool, the ones you sort of faced back in the basin. Stool starts to move forward, and all of you hear in unison, "Friends, they are from my home. We are here. We come in peace." You hear a deep voice enter the minds of all of you. You come in peace. We sensed your presence. You are safe while you walk with us. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we're all kind of crawling over the finish line here. It's been a long time in the dark.
You see these mighty mushrooms with. I think I have a handout. Hold on.
Hmm.
You see an entourage of these myconid adults and sprout moving towards you. The adults with their larger figures, you can feel their presence as they send out more conversation. They do not have a harmony. We cannot hear their melody. Whom do they walk with?
Walking with you.
Do I hear this from anyone in particular, or is this just in our heads?
It's in your heads, but it's clear that the adult myconids are the ones trying to instill this conversation in you. Trying to bring this conversation to all of your mind.
I've never tried playing an instrument.
Sprout says, they
I
followed the melody of the sovereign that speaks and sings to the grove of peace and guidance. There is a new song. Sovereigns sing of two now.
Might is right.
Can we see the sovereigns? Can we talk to the sovereigns? I don't really want to say too much because I don't know which way this goes with these guys. I just said, we helped Stool and Pet come back here. You can ask them, if it's safe. I don't know if you can talk to one without the other knowing that you're talking. But I'm like, can we trust this guy? Can we trust these guys about with the avatar, about the presence of the avatar? Do they already know?
I do not.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say it out to them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Would they already know, DM?
The myconids here are kind of probing your intentions. As you feel their influence enter your mind, they speak up and say, we will offer you an audience with the circle of hunters. You will speak with Lumabu. She will decide if you are to enter the grove.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
It's most urgent. We see Lumabu.
Lumabu. Lumabu. The caravan itself looking at each other, you hear the voice of the myconid say, follow carefully. as he ushers you all to follow him, or he teaches you to sort of follow him. Follow in my steps. don't follow the trees. They will probably eat you.
My legs feel heavy. I'll keep moving.
I'm right with them. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I'm keeping step with them.
Do the wedding.
As you start making your way through an archway, you see a light for the first time that reminded you of the surface and the sun. It pours out of the archway like a stairway to heaven. It feels like you're actually probably going to the surface because the steps just go higher and higher. You see, flanking the archway, mighty Myconid guardians, much like the one you faced in the basin. You hear the symphonies of the sprouts singing in harmony. But here, you start to notice in the back of your mind a second song. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
Hey, I got somebody.
Gee, I wonder.
I got a couple people. Mr. Shack, you feel a song in your mind that feels peaceful and welcoming and offers an end to war, an end to violence. Union will end everything. There will never be a need for violence again. And it feels nice.
Okay.
Pale cream and beige stalks grow thick and tall, resembling a surface world forest. Fungi grow in profusion everywhere, and it's hard to find anything resembling a path between them. You follow the myconids through these steps of moss and flowers. The giant caps of zirkwood mushrooms obscure your view of the cavern's ceiling, but luminescent fungi there give off a shimmering aura. With each step taken on the soggy ground, a rank scent of decay starts to rise around you.
Well, what the hell is going on?
That's smelling better.
You notice to the northern part of this cavern, as you hear Stool in your mind say, "Welcome. Welcome to my home. Welcome to Neverlight Grove." You see a community of sprouts and myconid and creatures in here coexisting, moving through fungal gardens and hovels. You also notice a, an interesting sort of pool of water at the entrance that you are circling around. In the pool of water, there is some moss growing at the top, but it's Takel, I guess, that would notice it first. But you see a floating body in the pool.
Huh.
and it is a drow with mushrooms growing over his dead face.
The Kel's just looking at it, and he's just kind of like, oh, dead body, and then sees the drow and just has like a smile on his face, and just continues walking.
There's a northern set of terraces just ahead that are following you. You notice water trickling from the walls of this vast cavern are channeled into a crude but effective terraced irrigation system. A thick, sweet smell fills the air from the thousands of fungi of all colors and sizes, many glowing with strange, inviting light. You see them, some of the myconids, walking towards the pool of water and fishing around and then pulling out, a body mulched and disused and just checking to see how ripe it is and then putting it back into the water.
Bad guest.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get too much sleep here. They said we're going to get sleep here. I don't know about that.
You
They
notice
haven't hurt us yet. They haven't harmed us yet. I don't think they will. I have faith in Stool.
Me too.
It is safe here. We take the bodies of intruders and those that wish us harm and grow the garden. Their bodies must return to the earth one way or another.
Yeah. Let's stay on your good side.
Bad apples.
Rotten apples. Ha. Ba-dum-bum.
You notice that in here there are hundreds of myconids and spores servants walking about. You even notice an extremely dangerous looking creature that walks on 2 feet but has hooks for hands. As it wanders through the grove, it clicks as it walks through as a patrol. Takel, make an Arcana check. You notice that the creature itself is not natural. It is definitely also dead. They can't pinpoint what kind of creature it is, but it is pretty big in size, much larger than a medium creature, and looks like a predator. However, in this state, you notice fungi growths have blinded over its eyes, and it wanders and follows commands to patrol the walkways.
They have something like that here under their control.
Can I use my divine sense to see if it's like an undead creature? Is it an undead creature?
It's definitely undead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, are all myconids undead?
Is it a,
Oh,
is
I
it
didn't
a-
know. I don't think they are.
Myconids, no, but this creature is undead.
Okay.
Is it a guardian?
That would be a hook horror. Sometimes they come down looking for fresh meat, but we're not really on the menu.
I
Are
As
we
the
on the menu?
These people are strong.
You got no blood they want, huh?
no meat. The caravan stops, and a very vibrant pink, purple, and yellow myconid adult starts to wander over. You hear in your head, have they come for the melody, or are they here for the wedding?
That's probably what we're here.
I asked Stool, are we here for the wedding? Should we tell them about the avatar?
I don't know of any wedding. It's been quite some time. You hear in your voices a female's voice very softly say, "They call me Lubaboo." Lub. Sorry, these names are hard. Lubamoo. They call me Lubamoo. I'm gonna
Like,
put it here for you guys because I can't do
like,
this.
did you say look at? Did you say
Lu
look at?
Or Lou?
Lee
Look at
Magoogan.
Lee Magugan.
Lubamoob, Lubamub, Lubamub,
Lubamub.
Lubamoob,
I am
Lubamub.
Lubamub, and I am the leader of the Circle of Hunter. We track down dangerous threats to the sovereigns and the grove. I was told you wished entrance and came with Stool and the other one. Pet now speaks up and says, I am here for the wedding. The song called me. I have come to join. Stool says, I was not aware of a wedding. You had not mentioned anything like that in our time. You do not wish to return to the sovereign? No, I do not hear the sovereign's melody anymore. I only hear the voice of unification. Don't you hear it as well?
No, I don't have an ear for music. Tone deaf.
Orgos is looking around like, I don't hear any music.
We don't hear a tune. We came because of our friend's Stool, and I look at Orgoth to see if he wants to mention anything about the snail.
If this is Lubamoob, and this is who we have to talk to, then I will bring out the snail, the avatar.
Okay.
I said, present this. I'm here to present this avatar to your king.
What's in the briefcase?
And I pull out the box with the avatar, who's I guess growing and eating my gemstones.
You notice a very dusty looking matchbox open up where the gemstones of very expensive precious metals that you put in are all but dust. As this flail snail emerges, you all start to feel a bit of music enter your minds, a little bit different than what you felt before. A mixture of songs start to shift, and one gets canceled out. Pet says in out amongst the telepathic link you're all sharing, I cannot hear her anymore. What have you done? Peace, unification.
Is
What
this music?
What does Lubamoob say?
I cannot hear that melody anymore as well. Where did you find such a creature?
Um, I think it was given to me by where did I find the creature? Were we given it? Was it given? It wasn't given to me after the mine. It was
You went back. You went back and found it.
right.
Mm-hmm. It was the offspring
We've
of the
been
place.
carrying him thieves hollow to come here to you to see your king.
Lubamoob says, this might be what we are looking for.
I think it is.
There is a melody that the Myconids sing, passed from our sovereigns to our adults and our sprouts. It controls much of our power. It is our unity that gives it strength. However, in these times, there has been a second song. It is not hostile, or at least I didn't believe so. In Neverlight Grove, we have always followed Sovereign Basidia. Until recently, Sovereign Philo started to order us to do things we had never done before in preparation of a unification. We did not argue because we listened to our sovereigns. Unfortunately, the songs have come to be muddled, each becoming more different than the other. I still follow Sovereign Basidia. However, there are many other of our people that listen to Sovereign Philo. She has spoke of a queen, someone who has come to the Underdark to unify not just our people, but all organic life.
I don't know anything about any of that. I just know I'm here to see your king. I don't know anything about any of that.
So, Kel, make a perception check.
Perception. Okay. Yeah.
Mm. So, with this information, with this happening, what would you all like to do?
I'm going to ask her, are we going to be able to see the king?
I will bring you to the Sovereign, but it appears. No, I let the burner on. You hear a movement among the um, exterior, the walls themselves of Neverlight Grove. A shifting of color, something more ominous and watching. It changes the patterns of the fungi, the bioluminescence. It shapes itself around Neverlight Grove and starts to create a bit of warm, drifting energy. Pet says, I can hear her again. I can hear her melody. You notice this flail snail on you. Its color starts to become uh sort of at odds with the newfound warmth entering the grove. Its bright rainbow energy is
It's darkening.
pushing, is starting to dim.
I put my little flail snail buddy back in the box, and I put him back in my pouch, and I tuck him away for safekeeping, and I get ready, and I say, "Listen, we're not here for trouble, to lube moob, but I'm sensing we have a issue. We have potentially somebody a threat. Where is the king? Someplace close?" that we can talk to the king.
I will bring you to our sovereign. However, you must be extremely cautious. The recent outsiders that entered our grove without permission have been dealt with for now. We've allowed some of them to join our garden.
I don't want to join your garden. I just want to fulfill a promise to your people.
Then I shall bring you to our sovereign. But tread carefully, even with good intentions. We answer to two now.
I'm just looking at Kreth, at Takel and Ray. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, kind of shrugging my shoulder. I don't really know what's going on.
It's a
Yeah.
different place. We just have to go with it. There's no
So
telling what can happen.
she's a sovereign. Hope this all resolves.
For you looking at Kreth, you notice Kreth very sternly has his hand on the handle of his weapon.
I've been eyeballing him the whole time. Just eyeballing him. I'm like, this is what I was saying before about having a problem with Kreth, but let's just keep going. If this problem presents itself, then we'll have to see how it goes. Onwards, right?
Trying to figure out the tune in my head.
As you
The mic-
make your way up
mic-
the steps. As you make your way up the steps, following after Lumabub or Lumamub, you
Look up.
feel the energy shifting as you now start to overlook the grove itself. And it is beautiful in a lot of regards. What you make your way up to a sort of hovel of mushroom hollowed out and hardened. Moving out of the hovel is a myconid in shape you haven't really seen before. Well, not you have seen before, but see. Let me do it like this so I can show everybody at once. Okay. You see coming out this larger than an adult with growths on both sides of extreme white. It thunders out, and half of its body is a bright white and yellow and pink. And as you move forward towards it, you notice just before you get to the hovel, there is a mud pool with 3 heads peeking out.
Oh.
Are they myconid heads, or are they just
They are
people
3
heads?
3 drow heads.
3 drow heads.
I wonder
So
if these
they
are the
make
ones that have been following us.
They're more for the feed on the making growing their forest.
Their garden, yeah.
Yeah, they're growing their garden. Yeah, this is the guy who I'm supposed to see, right? This is the king. Sovereign. I thought there was a king and a queen. They could both.
It's a sovereign.
There are 2 sovereign.
I checked the snail. Is the snail looking good, or is it looking faded?
It's looking a bit weak, but as you approach, you are introduced to Sovereign Basidia. The creature approaching towards all of you says, "Welcome to Neverlight. I have been," and you notice the tone of the voice change from a deeper male to a more lower toned female voice, shifting back and forth. "I have noticed your approach. We have been waiting. We can sense your charge. It has been good. It is freeing the melody from our people. Welcome to Neverlight Grove. You are under our protection."
Orgoth does a deep bow, and I appreciate that very much. I have been charged with protect something that I'm supposed to present to you. And I pull out the flail snail and I talk the sovereign.
You bring out the creature in your hands and bow, as all of you are standing there, watching this. Hold on just a second. Watching this take place, you notice that everyone is calm at the moment. You notice that everything is peaceful. It is at that moment that pushing past the group and pushing past Lumaboob, Kreth, with his sword raised, rushes towards you, Orgoth, as you cup the snail in your hand in order to protect it, making sure that you do not allow Kreth to kill this creature. Kreth runs past you and strikes down the Sovereign.
Shit.
What? Strikes him down like one shot.
One straight shot through the chest of the creature. Following with the second strike, he immediately strikes him a second time. With that, you notice Kreth pull his sword over his head for one final swing as the Sovereign looks up, and all of you stand here, now seeing it for the first time. And as Kreth kills the Sovereign of Neverlight Grove in front of all of you, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah,
Oh.
Craft.
I mean,
I couldn't.
some failed perception checks, and
Yeah.
and some people were aware of
Yeah.
Kreth's attitude towards this.
But to
However,
attack the guy in one shot, I mean,
who knows if he's still alive? We'll see how much damage he rolls next time when we get back.
because I was going to do I was going to jump in front of him to protect this sovereign.
Well, I think you would have protected the snail, knowing that knowing that Kreth kind of wanted the snail more. But he's been given new orders. So, yeah, with that, congratulations, everybody. You've made it to Neverlight Grove. A new chapter begins. A very dark time is about to unfold.
So sorry. Back and forth.
Oh, it's all good. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching the stream. We'll see you next Saturday for our new chapter, Neverlight Grove, and all that happening. And we'll see what happens as we hear once again a melody that hasn't been heard since since the Thieves Hollow. So let's
Good
see.
session.
Yeah, good session, everybody.
So I couldn't remember how we got the snail. I was like blank.
Oh, good. Do we have?
Hey, the stream's still going. Good
Oh
job.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it. Right, finally, right? Something didn't break. I'm trying to find the song, but yeah, we'll actually go over it tonight. I figured why not? Let's do a behind the scenes. So, good session, everybody. The stream's technically over, but I'm gonna keep it going for this because I might make this a little video on its own. But so does anyone have any questions for our sessions or moving forward? Any questions? Any concerns?
I just want to make sure that was the person I was supposed to see with the snail.
Yes, you were supposed to take him to a sovereign that could protect and foster his strength. So that way, it will take many decades for that creature to grow
To
to
grow, right?
full power. Um, some of that is, you've been feeding him well, but also, much like stool has the power to protect you from poison within a certain radius, the flail snail has certain power as well. Like you saw when um you tried to escape the barrier in Thieves Hollow, but only the snail was able to get through it. It has very limited powerful strength in a very specific radius. um so hasn't been utilized yet, but in protecting him this long, you can start to see some of that. Um, and for one, and also as a note, now you're all starting to see each one of you has been touched by a demon prince at one point or another. So this is Craft's story, or his side thing to do it, to get done. But
Okay.
yeah. So Ray has been touched by Yinagu. Ray has been touched. Kref has been touched by Zuckmoy. Whispers and meetings have been done with Miss Aurora. Does anyone know any of the other demon lords? Or
No,
would anyone like to know?
not
Yes.
mine. No, nothing. Nope.
Not yours.
Nope.
Okay. Would anyone like to know Aurora's?
I know I was talking to a demon lord.
Which time? So we've had the Demogorgon. We've had
Oh yeah,
Baphomet in the actual encounter. You've
and I
sensed Orcus. You
yeah,
had that
when I
dream.
Orcus, right?
Mhm. We'll see.
But
And go ahead. Sorry.
I thought that you were talking about like somebody that was controlling us or something, like
No, 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 no.
nation
Uh,
or
each one of us has had some sort of contact with a demon lord at some way or
in our
another.
right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So my was my contact. Gotcha.
Yeah. Your contact was actually with the Silver Flame. You had that vision and you had that encounter with the Guardian of the Silver Flame. The Cortal, which
Yeah.
powerful creature. Put you on the right path, but um, each one of you has been sort of touched in a way or been tried to be swayed. So we'll see how things go moving forward. Not didn't mean to spoil anything, but just to let you know that's kind of what the theme now is. Each one of you at some point or another has yours has been building on your side quest, whether you've admitted it or not. Kref, a la sleeper agent. um, Here we go. So yeah.
I think in this session so far, it's just with Ray being kind of confused with the music. I think it's his first time he's actually felt it back and forth.
Yes.
You guys have kind of talked about it, but yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think he's heard
the only few times it's been mentioned is when Kref was first captured and tortured, the second time when he was revived, And one more time during in the Wandering Coin when you were all talking to sorry, not in the Wandering Coin. Um, right after the Wandering Coin when you met everyone on the caravan, Stool was talking about wanting to go home and meet the Sovereign, and Pet kind of was talking about chasing, you know, the the muse, the melody.
Yeah.
There's a kind of break in that. It wasn't meant to be easy. It was meant to be subtle, but
Yeah.
they've been following two different songs. So
Yeah.
Mike and Nids follow like their group, whatever sovereign they follow. They focus on one harmony, which keeps them united. Whereas, kind of like in Sloopledoop, where you had the head priestess and you had her father. Um, so
There's
Yeah.
sort of a religious kind of um, conflict here. Not a
well, I would say in Sloopledoop 100% religion, whereas here it's kind of their actual being is at odds. They have they follow. They're kind of like almost like a hive mind in a way, not 100% like they all are one, but they all focus on they've all come to the agreement in a way that the melody that they will all sing together in here and focus their kind of like moral compass will be the melody of their sovereign. And there is a second song that has been going through here. Some of this, as I've said before, the songs, the music that I put out for you guys, all actually hint at all of this. So the Lament of the Myconids, if you listen to it in the lyrics, like it's actually talking about a new song that has entered the Underdark, and that they're trying to they're trying to drown it out, but there's a divide. That's when we
Yeah.
eventually got the song Zucht Moy's Melody, which then you guys got to hear what the other song was. So they have two different songs.
Yep, I see this. Yep.
And yeah, so yeah, we did. You guys did well though. Good fight with the undead. Um,
Started strong, but I had some shitty rolls. It was a tough roll week.
dude, I didn't hit with a single Minotaur.
Man, I know, right?
I just hit with no Minotaur. 2d12. What? Oh, 2d12. Just one time. Let me just hit one of you one time.
Did does Ray know that something with the sword made him not lose his rage?
Ray would know that the sword, the great axe, is literally making him stronger. Like even
Yeah,
he would
that's
know that the rage, that normally his rage would go away, but something about it wants him in the fight, angry.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. So
Down.
it'll be up to Tarkel to to maybe
Down.
sign put the siren out, put the Amber Alert.
Yeah.
So
That's why I kind of was like, "Are you sure the fog is pulling you someplace and not?" And while I'm like looking at the weapon.
yeah. What does your
Don't worry
friend
about
have to
the
say
weapon.
about that?
Yeah, don't worry about the weapon. It's doing us all good.
For now.
I know.
Even Grog had his moments.
No, I feel like it's kind of the same. It's like blood. We need more blood.
It's almost the same, yeah. It follows that path of carnage and destruction, which is fun. It is an interesting thing about Baphomet and Yeenoghu. They're basically the same in terms of like what their dominion is. Baphomet is about war and destruction, and Yeenoghu is about cruelty and it's not just about the kill. It's about sending a message. Rage, yeah, rage and carnage. So it'll be an interesting thing depending on how far Ray goes with that, because I would just say that's not its final form.
Oh, I know. I don't really. Wyman knows. Ray don't yet. But
Yeah. I can't wait for a crit. I can't wait. I'm
well, and if you notice, I never
You never used
The
reckless before, yeah.
No, it's not something that I would do. It's not. I mean, it's just not something he would do. But with this, it seems like that's what it wants me to do. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how I was playing that with the reckless attack, like up against the wall.
Yeah. Yep. Up against the wall. Yep. But no, that's good. So we will see where this goes. There's still a lot to do, but we are now starting Neverlight Grove, and yeah, it should be good. Should be a good story. So yeah, I'll end the stream
Well,
there.